أشهد
أن لا
أن لا
إله
إله
إلا الله
إلا الله
أشهد
وأشهد
أن
أن
محمدا
محمدا
عبده
عبده
ورسوله
ورسوله
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله.
The Muslim community population in Germany has grown rapidly in recent years. According to a Pew Research Center report in 2017, Muslims are the largest religious minority group in the country, numbering around 5 million people. This figure is known to represent about 6.1% of Germany's population. More than half of the Muslims in Germany, about 63.2%, come from Turkey and the Kurds. These groups are followed by Muslims from Pakistan, Bosnia, Albania, North Africa, the Levant, Iran, Iraq, and Afghanistan. According to About Islam, Monday, 7/12, most Muslims live in the capital city of Berlin and major cities of former West Germany. However, sizable Muslim communities also exist in some rural areas, especially in Baden-Württemberg, Hesse, and parts of Bavaria and North Rhine-Westphalia. According to migrant data from the 2011 census, the districts of Groß-Gerau and Offenbach have the highest share of Muslim migrants. Historically, Muslims first moved to Germany as part of diplomatic, military, and economic relations between Germany and the Ottoman Empire in the 18th century. In 1745, Frederick II of Prussia established a Muslim unit within the Prussian army called the Muslim Riders. Members of this unit were mostly from Bosnia, Albania, and the Tartars. The first Muslim cemetery in Germany was established in Berlin in 1798. The Wunsdorf Mosque was the first mosque built in Germany in 1915, but it was destroyed in 1925. After World War I, there were 3,000 Muslims in Germany, with 300 of them being German descendants. Subsequently, the West German government invited foreign workers, Gastarbeiter, in 1961, and the number of Muslims sharply increased to 4.3 million within 2 decades. Most of those who came were Turks from the rural Kurdish areas in southeastern Anatolia. In 2010, the German Ministry of Education and Research established Islamic theology studies as an academic discipline at state universities. This was done to train teachers of Islamic religious education and Muslim theologians. Since then, Islamic theology departments have been established at several universities. These departments conduct research and teaching about Islam from a theological perspective. Muslims have become the second largest religious community in Germany. About 5.5 million Muslims reside in the country, with nearly 3 million of them being German citizens. Muslims make up 6.6% of Germany's total population. Islam holds the position of the second largest community after the larger Christian church groups, which number around 45 million. These figures are from data published by the German Islam Conference, DIK, in 2023, referring to the study Muslimisches Leben in Deutschland, Muslim Life in Germany, in 2020. DIK noted that 52% of the Muslim community members are male, while the remaining 48% are female. The average age of Muslim men and women in Germany is around 32 years, which is relatively young compared to the average age of the total German population, slightly above 44 years. In Germany, the majority of Muslims live alone, with only about 11% living in households. German Muslims come from diverse cultural and linguistic backgrounds and adhere to many different denominations of Islam. Approximately 2.5 million, 45%, of German Muslims are of Turkish origin. This number is now smaller compared to 2015 when it reached 53%. Nonetheless, Muslims of Turkish origin in Germany still constitute one of the largest groups. The second largest group consists of Muslims of Arab descent, making up 27%, primarily from the Middle East, especially Syria, and North Africa. This group is followed by Muslims from Southeast Europe, 19%, and Muslims from Afghanistan, Iran, and neighboring countries, 9%. The German Muslim community includes individuals who converted to Islam due to their own beliefs, after marrying a Muslim partner, or for other reasons. However, there are no available statistical data on the number of converts. 3/4 of Muslims in Germany identify themselves as Sunni. Sunni Islam is the main branch of Islam worldwide. Germany is not an Islamic country. However, the Muslim population, the largest minority group in the country, is quite visible. According to the German government agency responsible for migration and refugees, in 2015, there were an estimated 4.4 to 4.7 million Muslims living in Germany. Of these, 1.9 million were German citizens. So, what is life like for Muslims in Germany? Here are 5 interesting facts about Islam in the country, which is very advanced in science and technology. Islam has existed in Germany since the 17th century. The entry of the first Muslims into Germany began in 1683 as prisoners from the siege of Vienna by the Ottoman Empire, based in Turkey. However, after some time, most of them converted to Christianity or returned to their countries of origin. Then, between 1735 and 1739, more Muslim prisoners of war were sent to Germany due to the Russo-Turkish War. When relations between the kingdoms and empires improved, more Muslims came and lived regularly in Germany. Besides cemeteries, mosques were also built. The first mosque was built in Germany during World War I by prisoners of war in Wunsdorf near Berlin. Despite this, the number of Muslims in Germany was not significant. Only after the 1960s did the Muslim population begin to increase when immigrants from Turkey arrived through the foreign labor program. Today, there are about 3 million people in Germany of Turkish descent, making Turkey the largest minority group in the country. Overall, Germany has the largest Muslim population in the European Union, but ranks 5th in terms of proportion. There is no doubt that the 4.7 million Muslims in Germany make it the EU country with the largest Muslim population. However, compared to Germany's total population, this number is only about 5.5%. Meanwhile, the proportion of Muslims in Cyprus is much higher than in Germany, at about 25%, or around 1.2 million people. In Bulgaria, it is 13.7%, in France 5.4%, and in Belgium 5.9%. Germany ranks 5th with 5.5% of the population being Muslim. The first Muslim in Germany entered parliament in 1994. A politician of Turkish descent and Muslim faith entered the German parliament in 1994. Cem Özdemir, the son of Turkish immigrants who came through the foreign labor program, obtained German citizenship in 1983 and had political rights that allowed him to enter parliament. Germany invoked jihad to encourage Muslims to fight in World War I. During World War I, the German government published a newspaper called El Jihad, meaning jihad, to encourage Muslims to join the Holy War. The newspaper was distributed to the front lines where Muslims lived. The first mosque built in Germany during World War I was also part of Germany's war strategy. With the mosque, Muslims could pray and be taught about jihad and encouraged to fight alongside Germany against the Allies. Germany has been spying on radical Islamic movements for a long time. Despite the increase in terrorist attacks in recent years, the German intelligence agency, along with the German Islam Conference, has been monitoring radical Islamic movements since the 1990s. This activity was intensified after the World Trade Center attack in the US on September 11, 2001.